We only have 10 more days now. I believe 11 more days, 12 more days. And so it's critical that, we are, engaged and active, and folks are aware of the issues and the candidates that are running. So thank you for everyone for making this possible, for coming and meeting these candidates. So I'm going to talk a little bit about me, and then I'm going to talk about why I ran, and then I'm going to switch to Somali for the last minute or so. So I'm a graduate of Northland High School, and then I went on to The Ohio State University, received my bachelor's degree in political science, and I went back and received my law degree after that. And a couple years after, I've worked primarily around issues surrounding misdemeanor criminal cases. I've done work around accidents and injuries, and then I started my own practice, being a small business owner, running a firm primarily dealing with bunch of areas. More specifically, criminal justice, housing issues, but also immigration as well. So the reason why I ran is because I've seen and experienced what families and residents were going through. More specifically, specifically with minority communities. My district happens to have the largest African American population, and also a very large African and New American population. So I'm very unique that I have such a diverse group of residents that I will be representing. So in my background as an attorney, my background as a community activist has given me an opportunity to get to know these different communities, understand what the issues are, and now that I've dealt with those issues, I've figured the best way to have a broader impact is to run for political office, and that's why I ran. So I am excited. I know the legislature is very tough, obviously, and we are a super minority, so it's critical that we are active and engaged in voting to make sure that we can at least get to not be a super minority, be a minority, and then hopefully work our way up to be a majority, so we can have an actual government that works on both sides and not have an extreme, version of government. So, these issues matter. I'm running on economic development. I'm running on jobs. I'm running to make sure that we have more funding for our schools. There's so many schools that are struggling and don't have enough funds available. I want to make sure that it doesn't matter, regardless of what zip code you live in. It shouldn't matter. Every single child should have access to a quality education, regardless of zip code, socioeconomic background. So those are issues that I care about as well. But also criminal justice. That also matters a whole lot. Every single child deserves to have a second opportunity. So I'm running to make sure that we are running a system that is understanding, that we're not running a system that is punitive, but that gives young people an opportunity to have a second chance. So, I care about these issues. If you have more information, you want to look up what I'm running on, go to ismail4ohio.com. That's ISMAIL4ohio.com. There's a lot more info on there. So, we only have, again, 12 more days, so please vote early if you can. I know it's a lot easier for more specifically the Somali community and other ethnicities, because I know it's tough to have election day off, and it's tough to get around traffic, and so it's critical that you vote early if you can. It's going to be at the 1700 Morse Road. Most of these candidates will be out there, so you'll meet them, and you'll have the Democratic sample ballot as well, and I recommend to everyone to go through the entire ballot. Vote for everyone on that ballot. Those are all going to be the democratically appointed elected Democratic candidates that are running. So please go through the entire ballot. It's critical. Vote early if you can. Tell your family and friends to vote. It's going to really matter. Midterms matter a whole lot, so it's critical that we are engaged in voting. So I'm going to say a few words in Somali, and then I'm going to close up, okay? Assalamu alaikum. Magacayga Ismail baa laydhahaa. I think that the majority way yaqaanaan. Dadka qaar ma inay aqoonin. Marka runtii aad baan ku mahadcelinayaa marka ugu horeysa Burhaan iyo maamulka kulankan soo qabtay. Aad baa loogu baahan yahay si ula socotay doorashadii 12 bari baa ka dhiman. So fadlan waa muhiim dadka inay ka faa'iideystaan ay codeeyaan. Badan baa jira ka warhaynin, maybe codkii inuu la codeynayo mar labaad oo general election ka leeyahay. So mar labaad in la codeeyo waa muhiim. Dadkan candidates inay baratiin waxay ordayaan, waxay u taagan yihiin, ayagana waa muhiim. Marka fadlan aan ka faa'iideysana fursadahan family-geena iyo qaraabada dadka kala ku xirannahay aan u sheegno in la vote gareeyo, la ogaado issues-ka loo ordayo, annaga dadka aan taageersannahay aan u codeynayno xisbiga dimuqraadiga ah. dadkaan dhanba kulliga xisbiga dimuqraadiga ka socdaan kulligood marka waxaa codsanayna loo codeeyo qofkana markuu yimaado early voting-ka waxaa la siinayaa sample ballot-ka oo ku qoran yihiin all dadka ordaya marka qofka haddii uu su'aalka qabo kale bisu fahansaneen kaasuu raaci karaa qof kastana waxa uu dhigan website-kiisa meelaha kala xiriiri kartid سأوجد وحورتي مركب فلان عن عضينا كفايديسنا تاريخ انتقالية هي سنة أنا جاي من إلى بدنا إن شاء الله وصبح دونا لكن عد كنا بصبح كرنا مركب فلان وايدين بهنا إن عديسين إن شاء الله كفايديستين وحكينا باللبيتهم بري ما نتبدأ بسنة نوفمبر 8 إن شاء الله هذا ما سنتين